Brian, I'm telling you right now. Welcome to the NAL Rundown with Curt and Brian, and I'm Curt Schweiger, and I want to welcome in my co-host, Brian Matherin.
Hey, Curt, how you doing?
How you doing, Brian? I know we had a few little things here go when I pressed go live. It said it's not going live out to anything, but all green check marks going all the way along the thing. So,
Yeah, I got my
well,
YouTube on, so we're on. We're live now.
all right, cool. All right, yeah, I want to thank Sam Shady over there at Shady Sports Network for getting us up here on Shady Sports Network live with our shows. Thank you, Sam, for working with me throughout the night, and it was a rough one, but we got her done. Yeah, we're just going to talk a little bit about the uh, NAL, the National Arena League. This is only going to be a little 20-minute episode where we're going to just kind of like talk at the beginning of it and the formation of it, and go on into some other things. And part two, we'll probably have another 20-minute segment where we'll talk about last year's, and then at the end of the season, we'll talk about 2026 season and get in onto that. So, Brian, I'm going to just kind of read some of these notes that I wrote down today. It was the National Arena League, NAL, was formed in 2016 by former commissioner of the Arena Development League and the business partners. The league aimed to develop players for the Arena Football League, AFL, and the CFL and the National Football League, NFL. The first commissioner was John Gregory, and the director of operations was Chris Siegfried when they started the league back in 2016. The league's inaugural season began in 2017 with notable teams joining, including the Jacksonville Sharks, Columbus Lions, Lehigh Valley Steelhawks, the Georgia Firebirds. The NAL was since expanded with teams from various locations, including Mexico, and has been a significant player in the indoor football scene. I don't remember a team in the NAL Mexican team.
Yeah, there
You,
was
Brian?
now I do recall that when the Monterey Steel was in the NAL in Mexico for 1 year.
Geez, where was I with that? I don't remember that team.
That's one thing I do remember because, like we were saying off air, I was out of it for 20 years and just a casual fan, so I didn't even really look at NAL and that much until I got into it this past year. So, but I do recall the Monterey Steel, just the name, and because of it being out of the country, that was why I remember that.
Right, I'm like you. I just started getting back into the league about 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. So when the NA started coming up, NAL, you and I were talking about the newer teams, with the expansion teams, with the Pueblo Punishers and, them newer teams,
Amarillo,
Amarillo, and
yeah,
now with Louisiana Rougarou, we cover them. So that's where I'm at. That's what I remember is the last couple of years in the NAL.
right.
So, but I do remember the older teams a little bit here and there. I watched them here and there. I was a cold, every day, every week watcher. I would watch it, stutter step through, watch a game here, a game there. And then, like, you came along, and a couple of years ago, we started to cover them. But I'm liking what the NAL is doing. So, I'm liking some of these newer teams, Salina Liberty there, and some of the other teams coming in. So I'm loving it. I don't know. Hopefully, they'll have a big upswing in fans, and this year I hope so. We're going to be covering regardless. So, uh,
I'm interested in finding out what's going to happen after this year as far as leagues, if they're going to merge, because in the past we've had a lot of multiple leagues merge together to form a bigger one. See if that happens at the end of this year. Um, and teams move from league to league. Of course, just like this past year, we lost Beaumont. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see after this year's over with what transpires for 2027.
yeah, it will be interesting. Like you said, you never know. You might get two of these arena leagues to like the UFL or the XFL, and they merged with the USFL. You might get two arena leagues to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's all
Actually,
about travel costs, keeping the travel costs low, and they like taking sections of United States and just trying to make the travel as cheap as possible. Have
yeah,
more
because
teams within a
yeah,
certain mile radius. Eight
right.
eight hours. From one another, so they can keep the costs down. There's no sense in flying from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Or going from Florida all the way over to California or something to
California,
go
right?
up.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to afford that? You know what I mean?
You really can't, because I mean, all it takes is like two of those trips throughout the year and you're done.
Yeah, I know it. So, what is your thoughts on this year's championship, the NAL? Who do you think is going to be in it?
um Hard to pass up Omaha. They set the standard. They were the runner up last year. um I mean, the way they have it lined out, unless it changes between now and the first game. They don't have divisions like they did last year. We had national division and American division. So they're making it
Yeah,
sound
I
like
like that.
based upon the playoffs that the top 6 teams go. So I mean, there's no division. You win your division and you go type of scenario. So
Yeah,
Omaha and I don't know. I mean, another contender would be Colorado, depending on you know if they as good as they were last year. Um, I would say Salina would be neck and neck for that second position, in my opinion.
yeah.
Um,
I think the Spartans will be right in there, though. I was going to mention them because they were good last year.
yeah, yeah.
But
Between Salina and Colorado, I'd say would be the contender for Omaha.
it's going to be a surprising playoff, I believe, though. So the championship is going to be surprising who's in there. It's going to be somebody coming out of the blue, I believe. I mean, you never know about the Pueblo Punishers either. They might have somebody coming up good in there. And the Rougarou might be chasing it a little bit. They got some good players on that team.
If Beaumont did it last year, I guess one of the 3 expansion teams could do it this year. You never know.
Right. Beaumont was an expansion team last year, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, they were good. Holy, I can't believe got to the championship, won it, and then left.
They just didn't have any fans in the stands for some reason. So
Weird. I know it. Well, and the miners, Wheeling Miners are gone this year. I was looking forward to seeing them this year, but they left the league.
them and the Columbus Lions both left to recreate the AAL.
Right. Yeah, I was watching the Columbus Lions last year too, quite a bit. I got into that team. I liked that. I was watching them, the Spartans a little bit. I ended up watching the Beef. As much as I don't like the Beef, I ended up watching quite a few Beef games. but I don't like them. Oh, but anyway, I watched them,
Well, you
and
always
that's
got to have a heated rivalry. I mean, you can't like everybody in the league. Somebody's got to be hated.
I know. I just despised them. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was that red field, and I don't know. It was just something about it. But yeah, back last year when the Miners were playing the Rougarou, uh, there were some things in that game that drove me nuts when the coach of the Miners kept going out on the field. If you remember that, where he
Yep.
went right out in the middle of the field. I said, "Come on, man, throw a
Yeah.
flag on him," But anyway, that's because I like the Rougarou. But I actually started watching the Miners and actually liked them. Started watching some of their games, so I
Yeah, both
grew
of
to like the
those
Miners.
organizations, the Miners and the Lions, both have top class. I mean they've been around for a while. They have first class franchises in both of those cities, and so hopefully they'll do good with this new league that they're in.
Right. Hey Brian, I got that championship. The Jacksonville Sharks here from 2023. I believe we said it when they won the championship there,
Yeah,
54-45 against the Cobras. I just found
yeah.
this
It looks
image.
like the 2023. Yeah, the 2023.
Yeah, I just found this ship, because I
Yeah,
was
that was
going
from
through.
3 years.
Yeah, I was trying to find any kind of like, graphics I could find for the show tonight. But I found this one, and it was mixed up
All right.
in between the 2017 year and this 2023. So,
Yeah, it's hard to find history of the NAL, even
uh,
when like the games that were on the YouTube last year have been removed and never been put back on there.
there's the trophy,
It's a trophy. Yeah,
and I believe that's from
I'm assuming
2023.
that picture is from 2023 also. Yeah, because that's
Yeah,
got it looks like the Carolina helmet in the back.
yeah, I think it is. But that's what I was saying too. I mean, some of this stuff, like you said, some of these graphics and images and stuff from back in 2020, 2016, 2017 is hard to find.
Right?
I
Because they
think
don't.
that's from the same
I
year.
guess um, nobody really chronologized this league much back in the day. It seems like.
Yeah, and it's just like there were good teams back then. They were had good coaches, and I don't know what happened. It's just the arena leagues are in and out. I mean, but the NAL has got a lot of good teams this year, man. I just hope the heck they can kick the door in and bring home a really good championship. We'll have a good team, whoever it is, whoever wins it. And I'm just going to be following the NAL with you, doing the rundown and Rougarou podcast. And I think we're going to plan on covering a little bit, maybe once in a while here and there, the Pueblo
Yeah,
Punisher. So I don't know, we'll get back into it. We're getting there. Thanks to Sam Shady. We're on Shady
yeah.
Sports Network now,
As
guys. So you there, Brian?
the players are just starting to report for training camp next weekend for the Rougarou. So the game's not too far away. 2 weeks after they report, is that preseason game.
That's going to be cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see the preseason game. Can't wait to see the very first game. Hopefully, I have all my stuff in line and check and be able to watch it. And I love it. Like I said, though, this has been a work in progress. If it wasn't for Sam, man, we worked on through the night to try to get this done. And finally, today, he worked with me at a little free time to help us get this up here on Shady Sports. So I'm
At least
proud.
at least we know it works now. So
Yeah, there's might be a few little bugs here and there to get out of it, but it'll get better. The more we use it, the more episodes that we have. And I hope you go over to Shady Sports Network and subscribe to his channel over there because he's love it. They do a lot of work over there. Subscribe to Brian's channel, Arena Foot over there. Subscribe to T.S.D.N. YouTube channel over there. And we'll have a lot of more episodes coming up in the future. This is just a short little video that to get things started, 1 of 3. So we'll be doing more.
Since we're doing plugs,
oh yeah, Brian.
I was gonna say the preseason media guide is available on Amazon, full color, $9.99.
Gotta get myself one, my friend.
27 pages in length.
It shows a uniform.
Yeah, I got the uniform in there.
I just seen it. Show me that uniform just
okay
for a second. I love the uniforms this year. Oh yeah, they're gonna be cool with the gold and they're gonna be awesome. Yeah, so go over there and get Brian's media guides, man. He's got the newer media guide coming out. Will be a lot thicker, have a lot more in it. This is the preseason media guide, right, Brian?
Right. This is a preseason one. Just about to wrap up the regular season fan guide. So that one's going to be much bigger. I think I'm at like 76 pages right now. So it'll be nice size, the same 8.5 by 11 of that book, but it'll be 3 times bigger.
Cool, man. Awesome. You going to put us in that guide?
I can add it now. Yeah, we're officially on Shady Sports, so yeah, I can definitely add it in there now.
That would be cool, man. Go ahead and put us in there. I would love that. Well, anyway, like I said, Brian, it was a labor of love. Sam worked today with me, and we were on the phone together for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I was not going to quit until I got us on Shady Sports Network. He probably thought I was nuts, but I just wanted to get on here, get us this podcast up here on Shady Sports. So we are here, and this is episode 1 of 3. It's not going to be long episodes, guys, because it's hard to find, like Brian was saying, it's hard to find any kind of graphics or I've searched and searched to find anything from 2016, 2017 on the league. Any kind of pictures or, anything like that is harder than hell to find. I couldn't find hardly anything, just what I found here.
I'll have to dig around and see what I can find for the next show. My computer wasn't cooperating today, so that's why I got on very late and didn't have a chance to upload any pictures. So I'll find you something for the next show.
Next show will be a better show. But all right, Brian, I'm gonna get out of here, I believe, unless you want to get anything more to talk about a little bit.
Just for the fans, go out there and subscribe to the NAL network if you want to watch the games this year. It's all on the network. $30 gets you the whole year, and also playoffs, and also the championship game live streamed on any device. So it's NAL-network.com.
Right, and get over to the NAL shop and get your merch over there, your T-shirts and stuff for the games this year, starting up February 18th, right?
28th.
28th. What I'm stuck on the 18th. I keep wanting to say the 18th because I want it to come faster, probably. Well,
18th.
All right.
18th is what, Monday?
Yeah, already. I'm looking forward. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to check it out, But anyway, Brian, this is good. I get you up here, man. Have my co-host with me. And like I said, thank you, Shady, over there at Shady Sports Network. I'm glad to be here, man. And we're going to get out of here. And part 2 of this will be a lot longer because, as Brian said, we'll get some graphics and images and stuff going back a little bit further for the NAL. So join us next week here on Shady Sports Network and on T.S.D.N. YouTube channel. Later, my friend. And I'll see you next time.